What's up, Facebook? It's windier outside than I thought it was. Happy Friday. Hope everyone had a great week. Hope you're all hanging in there. Wait a few moments for some people to join in. Kind of looks like the clouds are rolling in. It was definitely sunnier a little while ago, so I'm guessing the rain's coming soon, but I hope that at least some of you have been able to get outside at some point today. Hey, Marilyn. Would love to hear from some check-ins from some of you as you're joining in. Let me know how your week went. Let me know some of the things that you did that worked really well for yourself this week. Anything in regards to your self-care or just anything that's really been working to you to get through this difficult time. I would love for you to share it and talk about it. Yesterday, for those of you who did tune in, you got to witness a duo video between Kirsten and myself, so I hope that you all were able to enjoy that. Again, we would love to hear your feedback as we're thinking about doing some more of those videos with multiple rock recovery crew. So we'd really love to hear some of your feedback. If you missed it, you can go find any of these videos back on our Rock Recovery Fitness Facebook page. All the videos do save. You can also check out our awesome new YouTube channel. So all of that information is posted right on our main Facebook page. So if you missed the video yesterday, check it out. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you'd like to hear, more of those kinds of videos from us. We would love to hear your feedback. And I don't really have a book for you today. Today's kind of Freestyle Friday. So I would love to hear some things that maybe you all want to talk about today. Again, I would really love to hear some things that have been working well for you. What are you doing to keep yourselves busy? What are you doing to get creative? As I've said multiple times, I think a lot of us are getting in the spot of, all right, well, what am I going to do with my time now? I've cleaned the closet 5,000 times. I've organized my kitchen cabinets. I've organized my spice racks. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of us are kind of getting to the point where it's like, all right, things are starting to feel really redundant. So I'm curious what you've been doing to kind of get creative. What have you been mixing it up with? What new things have you been trying? What kinds of things for self-care have you been doing? I would really love to hear from some of you. I know for me that I've been doing my best to get outside when I can, even if it's just sitting outside, just kind of soaking up some sunshine, going for a walk, stretching my legs. It's just really important to me. That is definitely one of the things that I do for self-care. I think some of the other things I've really been trying to be aware of too is more so aware lately is how much time am I spending on myself and my own recovery. It's something I've been noticing that, we're all being encouraged to check in on our friends and family members and be there as a support for others, which is great. That's definitely something we can all do and something that would really help us all. But I noticed that there was a point of, I don't want to say doing that too much, but there was a point of, noticing, spending all my time checking in on all the other people. And then I would get to the end of the day and I would feel exhausted from that. I was kind of feeling a little burnt out. And then I noticed I wasn't really able to do as much for me because I was, just kind of exhausted from that. So really for me, it's really, as I've been talking to you all about almost every single day, is growing that self-awareness and really just kind of checking in with myself, how am I doing internally? How am I feeling at the end of my day? Like, am I finding I still have a little bit of time and energy to do something nice that I want to do for myself? Or am I feeling completely burnt out and exhausted and agitated because I just spent 6 hours on my phone and my laptop? You know what I mean? So really just growing that self-awareness and continuing to do those check-ins have been really important for me. And they've been really important for me in the sense of kind of growing that self-awareness too. As I often encourage you to do these little self-check-ins with yourself throughout the day. How are you at the end of your week? Can you look back on your week and see, all right, well, there were some things that didn't go so well. There were some things that didn't really work very well. Or are you able to see, new things that you've tried, new things that did work really well this week that you can implement into your next week's structure, So it's just important to kind of check in and, look back a little bit and reflect on your week, reflect on your days as you're going through them. It's important for us. It's easy for us to, be on here and encouraging you to try new and different things, and it kind of goes in one ear and out the other. But unless we're actually implementing those and putting them into practice, that's where the change and the growth starts to happen. Once we start taking that action. And that's not always an easy thing to do. I've, been very guilty in the past of being given lots of suggestions and just kind of sitting stuck and sitting idle and not necessarily taking action. So it's really, again, about, just doing what you can to grow that awareness. Are you taking suggestions that are given to you? Are you trying new and different things? I think now more so than ever is a great time to be trying all sorts of new and different things. Whether it's a new hobby, whether it's a new craft, whether it's a new sport, I don't know. We have all that extra time right now, right? Mary Lynn, are you the only one on here? Sorry, I'm hoping that the majority of you are not on here at this particular moment because you're outside enjoying the sunshine, and I totally 100% support that. I only got one viewer on here right now, but that is totally okay. Again, the cool thing about these videos is that they do save, so people can kind of watch them on their downtime in the evening. So that's great. So yes, I hope the majority of you are outside today. It's beautiful. Mary Lynn says, I've been coloring a lot. That is awesome. Me too, actually. I think one of the things I actually really enjoy is the adult coloring books. It's funny because I do have a background in art and graphic design, and art's always been a part of my life. And as a kid, I could just so easily just sit down and draw, and I would just enjoy it, and I wouldn't second guess what I was drawing. I would just do it for hours. And it's funny because as adults, I think our awareness of other people around us really starts to grow, right? And we kind of get those judgments, like we're worried about being judged, or we're worrying about what we're creating isn't good enough, or isn't pretty enough, or isn't this enough. And I've noticed as an adult, I struggle with that. I struggle with drawing as freely and as openly as I used to. I really do. I don't know what happened along the way. But I guess I'm not as confident enough as that. And that's okay, but that's why I love those adult coloring books. They're great. You know what I mean? Like Mary Lynn says, it helps me keep track. Yeah, absolutely. It helps keep us on track. And I like doing those because, you know what I mean? I can just sit and put good tunes on and just sit and color. The thing's already drawn for me. I can just sit there and add color and brighten it up. And it's kind of like this mindless activity, which is really nice at the end of a busy day, especially at the end of a busy work day when I've been staring at screens all day. It's nice to just sit down and just color and relax. It's definitely a good de-stressor for me. Yeah, so now the sun's coming back out. That's nice. So I'm really hoping we're kind of had enough of that late snow. I've had enough of that. And I'm sure you all have too. Even ponies and Hello Kitty. Is that the coloring books? Yeah, any coloring book will do. I mean, you can find them pretty much anywhere. You can find them at the dollar stores now for cheap. They're just nice to have. Well, I hope that you all are planning something wonderful for your weekend. I've been talking to a couple people, and they've both suggested that, it's really important for us in our everyday lives in general, but more so in pandemic life right now. But it's really important for us to plan things and to have something to look forward to, right? It kind of keeps us on our toes. It keeps us hungry for, for growth. It keeps us working towards something, It is. It's just so important, if I'm just continuing to go through every day blah and just not feeling it, and, everything's the same day in and day out, that's going to get pretty, that's going to get pretty tiring after a while. And, I kind of know where that mental dark spot kind of leads to, so it's important for us to plan things to look forward to. And it can be something simple. It can be something that doesn't even cost any money. There's nothing for us to really go do right now to spend money on anyways, but it can be as simple as, planning a picnic and planning a hike somewhere, something that's free. You know, you can kind of create these little day dates for yourself or for your family or for your, you know, your significant others. Like, there are just so many creative ideas that we can do, and it's important to have some of those sprinkled in throughout our week, and especially on our weekends too. So I hope those of you that are blessed enough to be working from home right now, I hope that you are going to take an actual weekend. No work this weekend. Get out there and go play. Enjoy yourselves. Please be safe and mindful of others. But yeah, I thank you all for tuning in. I'm actually going to wrap up because I have something that I've planned for my weekend that I'm looking forward to. It definitely involves being outside, so I hope the weather holds out. So I will tune in with you all on Monday. Thank you for being here. I hope some of you can catch this video later. Would, again, love to hear some check-ins from you guys. It's just so nice to hear that, you know, we're still connecting with people on here. And, you know, if you're struggling, again, please don't hesitate to reach out. You know, we're here for you. It's just so important for us to keep this connection going. I know a lot of people are really struggling right now. But, you know, we can still keep that connection going. It's so important for us. It really is. You know, again, just because we're being asked to be physically distant with each other does not mean that we can't connect. We absolutely can connect. We're connecting right here and right now. So again, if you're struggling, you need somebody to talk to, or if you are interested in our peer services at Recovery, we are still offering those. So please give us a call. Again, all that information is on our Recovery Fitness Facebook page, also on our website, which is recoveryfitness.org. So please hit us up, message us, even if you're just looking for some support and just need somebody to talk to. You know, we're here. We can get you connected. So again, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Please hang in there. Please plan something nice for yourselves, and you know, if you are living with other people, you know, plan something for the whole household. Lots of good ideas out there. So have an awesome weekend, and I will check in with you all on Monday. Bye.